Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Soft liner to the left side. And 1 gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he misses there, 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better.
Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop,
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And will step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a .500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Donaldson aboard here at first with nobody out.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is. So striding forward for his first opportunity.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher, J.B. Realmuto. 4-4, take the base.
Ready now, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Segura calls for it. 1 away.
First baseman, number 5.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 11 for him on the season, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1. Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. Fouled off. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate, Adam Duvall hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT.
Out for the Phillies here in the fourth. Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He steps in off a base.
Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So next to the plate for the Bills, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harper over at second. McCutchen at first. 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. He'll look to bounce.
Play ball. Pitcher number 54.
Stepping into the box, number 13. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0. This is line to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up, and they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hit high and deep out to left center field. McCutchen going back at the track, the wall, gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Popped up. Hoskins is there, and the side is retired. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He'll have.
Leading up for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Your attention, please. And hitting for the Phillies, number 5, Williams. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Kevin Gossman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Kevin Gossman. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto.
Leading off for the Phillies, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. O'Day has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level. And in that time, he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which, of course, is very good. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is hit softly to third. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Aaron Altair come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Aaron Altair.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Realmuto at second. Herrera is over at first with one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Gene Segura standing in, and with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1, and there's ball one. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the ninth inning from Citizens Bank Park. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. He was retired. Striding in to start the ninth.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Arodys Vizcaíno enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Vizcaino is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Atlanta Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Max Fried earns win number 7 on the season. Arodys Vizcaino earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to show18.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-3. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-0. The San Diego Padres got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. Paul Sewald collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 2-1. The Atlanta Braves hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-1. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. Miles Mikolas earned the win, his 4th this season, as St. Louis pushed past the Royals 2-1. The Dodgers pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Rockies 10-5. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Having second here tonight,
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Trout, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Simmons stands at first with 1 out. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping into the box. So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
The pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And, hey, Dero, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Upton. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Brandon Drury will bat next. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now at the plate, Justin Upton.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Next to bat for Toronto, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Catch is made by Trout. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake.
Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So in now is Andrelton Simmons. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down.
For the Angels, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 64, Law.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels get just the one to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Jays are out in front, 6-2. Hansel Robles enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 58.
Step.
Let's play ball. Play ball. 3.
Paul Calhoun will stand.
Leading off for the Angels.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tim Mesa.
The Blue Jays, number 58, Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 31,
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Last time through was a base hit.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error. Striding in once again, Tommy LaStella.
Second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 99.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have.
Mike Trout.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Stepping in now, Cole Calhoun. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The Angels find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count still.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Into the box now, Justin Bour. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Sanchez wins his 3rd of the season. Shohei Ohtani permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. The Angels, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,000.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Taylor Trammell makes his big league debut right after this. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Iglesias is up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Leading up for the Reds, the shortstop.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scott Schebler.
Batting second, center fielder, Scott Schebler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
A ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Moran moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, Newman from the outfield grass, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli.
Batting second.
First pitch coming, here it is. And there he goes towards second. Soft liner towards first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
In now, Kevin Newman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. To second for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
For the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio.
Digging in, Taylor Trammell, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Taylor Trammell has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here's a high pop-up. Bell over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Jose Peraza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. Peraza, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, pretty much.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch.
Leading on for the Pirates, the pitcher, number 22.
Standing in, Kurt Casale, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Reds, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Hit in the air to right field. Martin waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here now.
Anthony DeSclafani.
3, 3, 3, 3. 3.
Ready for another chance. Joey Votto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So now the Reds cleanup hitter. Now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Iglesias for 1. On to Votto, a double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Newman. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to. But great.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Bucks go down quiet. So striding forward now, Taylor Trammell will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up, and good for him. Taylor Trammell has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking.